Hello to those of you who have a credit score of 620 and up to let's say 700. We're going to discuss what your mortgage options are based on that credit score range, what's available to you, what lender overlays are and how it may impact you, and also compensating factors and how those could impact you as well. And then leave you with an opportunity to speak with a loan officer today to look at your scenario and let you know what you can qualify for. So just stay with me. We're going to go through that right now. So the programs that are available to you with credit scores of 620 up through 700, the first thing is conventional is available to you, and 620 happens to be the very minimum score that you need to qualify for a conventional loan. So whether you're looking to purchase, refinance, cash out, refi, whatever it is, if you have a 620 credit score or better, then you're going to be absolutely fine. The next program we're going to talk about is FHA. You can definitely get approved for an FHA loan with credit scores of over 620. The minimum credit score for an FHA loan is really 500, but with 620 or better, you're looking at a 3.5% down payment. You also, we can help you with lender-provided down payment assistance if you're at 620 or better, so that's an additional benefit for you right there. Now, some lenders do not offer the FHA 203K program, the FHA one-time close program, and if you're looking for the cash out, the FHA streamlined cash out refinance, having credit scores where you're at is going to be beneficial. If you are looking for those other unique, creative FHA programs, we can definitely help you with them, even if the lender you're working with cannot. Next program is going to be the VA loan. So for VA, zero down, 620 or better is absolutely acceptable. There is a very large VA loan company out there that is well known. However, sometimes they're looking for slightly higher scores than that. If you're having difficulty getting approved with someone else based on your credit scores or whatever the situation is and you've been denied, give us a call because we can definitely help you. We've helped people with VA loans down into the 500s when it comes to credit score. USDA Loans, this is another zero down program, and just like the VA is. For homes in a rural area, there are income limits. A 620 credit score is absolutely fine. And there are a lot of different guidelines that you must meet to qualify for a USDA loan. Must be a primary residence, cannot be a working farm, those kinds of things. You can read more about our USDA programs on our website. We do have full articles about that, or you can just give us a call and we can help discuss your options there. Now, there are subprime loans or non-prime loans. Everyone calls them something different, that are also available to you. And why would you need a subprime loan if you can qualify for one of the other mortgage programs? So one of the reasons would be a recent bankruptcy, where it's so recent that you're not at the normal waiting period for, say, a conventional loan yet. Or maybe you've got a recent foreclosure and you haven't waited the amount of time that conventional or FHA or VA or USDA would require. So those are one of the reasons why you would potentially look for a subprime loan. Or maybe you've got an employment situation where you can't qualify for any of the other programs. An income documentation situation where you can't fully document your income. That would be another reason why you are looking for some type of alternative mortgage program, and they are absolutely available for credit scores of 620 or higher. However, your down payment will vary depending on what your credit score is. So the higher the credit score, the lower the down payment for those programs. Okay, so now let's talk about lender overlays, and I touched briefly on them in some of the earlier comments here within this video, but lenders have overlays. One of the first and most common overlays would be credit score overlays, where maybe your local bank where you do your banking is looking for credit scores of 680, for example, or 700 before they'll do your mortgage. That would be an overlay, even though the program guidelines allow for lower credit scores to be approved. Maybe their debt to income ratio ceiling is a lot lower than what the program guidelines allow for. Those are just two major examples of what the lender overlays would be. If you're experiencing a problem there, you may not realize that it's a lender overlay problem if the loan officer is telling you you need to raise your credit score. If you're watching this video and your credit scores are in this range that I referred to, which is 620 or better, you can get approved for any one of these mortgage programs that I just I just spoke about. So give us a call if you're having difficulties. The next thing we're going to talk about would be compensating factors. So compensating factors for mortgages would be high income, which is also low debt to income ratio, job stability, being in the same job for many years, or even if you've changed job, you're in the same industry for many years. These are compensating factors. Cash reserves, where you have, even after the down payment and closing costs, you'll still have plenty of money left over in the bank. That's viewed as a positive and very comforting to a lender if you're borderline getting approved. Low payment shock, which is the current housing payment that you have. If the new housing payment is going to be very close to what your current payment is, that would be low payment shock because your payment is not jumping up in a shocking way. Okay, so these are just a few examples of compensating factors that could help you to get approved if you're borderline. Okay, so with all of this, I'm sure you could see that getting a mortgage with your credit scores where they're at is absolutely doable. We can even help you if your credit scores are a lot lower than what they are stated in this video. So give us a call at nonprimelenders.com. We're going to link down below in the in the description where you could reach us. I'll have our article in there, and we look forward to helping you today. Our loan officers are available 24/7. Well, maybe not 24, but 7 days a week. Appreciate you watching, everyone, and we hope you have a great day.